To deliver a blended course, all you need to do is to set up the blended part 2. The student takes care of the online part. However, sometimes you might want it that they can access prepaid units, in which case you can purchase credits for them. And to do this, I set up a sub-company for these. So in my Manage Companies section, if we go there now, I have a separate sub-company for paediatric blended prepaid students and paediatric purchasing students. It's up to you if you want to do this, but it makes it simpler for me. So in my paediatric blended prepaid students, I have added the paediatric first aid course at my discounted price, which is the 10% off the classroom price because they're using my instructor code, and I can add credits for them from my Instructor Dashboard. I do this by going to my admin dashboard and scrolling down to where it says buy training units. When I click on buy training units, I can buy training units for any of my sub-companies that are in the list. So here I've got my prepaid students, and if I click on that, I can add 5 credits in batches, and they're there. What I then have to remember to do is when I set my students up in the classroom, I need to make sure that instead of them being linked to me as an instructor, that they're linked to my child company that I've got set up on my dashboard. Alternatively, you can simply set up the day 2 as a classroom, and then you can direct them to things like propaediatric.co.uk, or if it's First Aid at Work, the First Aid at Work site, or the Emergency First Aid at Work site, and they can log on and they can purchase the courses themselves. They can do this by using your discount code, which means that they will link to you, or otherwise they can just purchase it, and if you can't then find them on the system as a student, we can link them to you. Just give us a call. So we're going to set up the classroom for the day 2 for this, which you can do by either clicking Manage Classrooms or Create a Classroom. You then find the relevant course for the day 2. So in this instance we're doing paediatric. I'm going to type it in at the top here, paediatric 12-hour, and it's going to search for all the relevant courses, and here it's giving me the full 12-hour course or the blended day 2, and obviously it's the blended day 2 that I want in this instance, as the full 12-hour course is the 2-day course. I then put in the date and all the details, just like I would any other class, and then when I'm ready I click Update a Class.